Hey, what's up guys, HunterForce here, and today I wanted to talk about Bank. More specifically, I would like to talk about what needs to be improved. Now first, I want to express that the majority of the issues I raised today are a result of mostly casual play, and I feel like some of them are not as significant or prevalent in ranked play, as the ability to select spawns could help combat some of the upcoming concerns, but certainly not all of them. The attacking spawns, which are the Achilles heel of this map's design. I'd like to stress that the overall map design is very good and I enjoy playing on Bank, but the outside needs some changes. Now let's start with the back alley, or alley spawn. It is the worst of the three spawns on this map. You spawn in an isolated box with no connection to the rest of the map. If we look at other Rainbow6siege maps, their sizes may differ greatly, however they all feature the ability for the attacking team to move around easily outside of the building. Not on Bank. The major problem with the back alley spawn is its isolation from the rest of the map. Although you can choose where to spawn in ranked, in casual you just sort of get stuck with it. You can't avoid it. You've spawned in an isolated area with very few options of approach, all of which greatly telegraph your location and make you extremely vulnerable. If you choose to run forward towards the building to rappel or enter through the ground level window and door, then you had better hope there was an objective based in the kitchen or the open office, because if there were, there will be enemies watching, or more importantly possibly peeking the window and sometimes the door. Teammates often get picked off here, and although they are partially to blame for poor aim or lack of alertness, the section of the map known as back alley forces you into the vulnerability that this particular angle of attack possesses. It's unavoidable. Let me elaborate. You have 4 options of attack. Wow, 4 sounds great. No. Option 1. You could choose to pressure the window and door entry points, which are highly likely to be watched or peeked, especially if the objective is nearby. Option 2, you attempt to rappel onto the balcony, requiring you to cross the window's sight line and present yourself to the door in order to get up. Option 3, you attempt to rappel along the small section near the door, which directly grants you access to the bank's roof. However, you have to again cross the window's sight line and pass in front of the door. Option 4, you climb the ladder or rappel onto the nearby roof, which for inexplainable reasons does not allow you access directly onto the roof of the bank, and as a result you have to expose yourself again on the balcony, and then rappel again to gain access to the bank's roof. The amount of steps to perform this 4 option just to gain access to the bank's roof is excessive. The very nature of all these options forces the attacking operators into simply pressuring the window and door, or wasting a lot of time. Now there are 2 simple solutions for the back alley spawn here. 1. You connect the side roof to the bank itself, which creates a smoother transition and a general purpose for each spawn. For example, the front boulevard would grant you easy access to the front door and to the garage. The jewelry front or sewer access grants you easy access to the sewer entrance and the skylight stairwell. With this change, the back alley would then grant you rear access to the building through the windows and doors and the balcony, as well as easy access to the roof, creating a better selection of spawns depending upon your desired method of attack. The second solution would be to connect the sewer to the back alley, allowing back alley spawners to enter the sewer tunnel and gain access to the already existing basement tunnel, which would not require defenders to watch additional angles, as it already connects to an existing entry point. This allows for the back alley to gain better access to the basement as well as the other side of the map. Additionally, this would allow for people to circumvent the window and door, which we previously mentioned, and gain access to either of the 2 basement stairs to assault the open office or kitchen objective spawns. Thematically, both of these wouldn't require much of a change to the map. Connecting the 2 roofs can be achieved with some scaffolding, an overhang, or even an awning, and there already exists a sewer manhole cover in the parking lot of the back alley, and it's directly in line with the sewer entrance at the B spawn site. Now that we have the back alley sorted, let's take a look at the other 2 spawns, which are subject to horrendous peeking possibilities. First, there's the sewer entrance, which, if you choose to ignore, presents immediate vulnerability to the nearby windows, which, considering you spawn behind the corner, is not too big of a deal, but it's still highly annoying, and a little more cover would be much appreciated. Now, the second issue with the sewer access spawn is identical to the major issue with the A Boulevard spawn: the front door rush. Now I've replicated it here by running straight from the open office objective to the front door in about 15 seconds. The defenders are supplied with ample time to reinforce and pull off this peek, so it can easily and certainly has been done. Now at the end of preparation and the start of the round, the defender can exit the building and peek into the A or B spawns and shoot before being detected. Now to be clear, I'm not calling for a change on the detection timer upon exiting the building. Rather, I'm calling for a change on the cover supplied to the front 2 spawns. Upon a not-so-extensive testing session of this particular peek, it's become apparent there are definitely vulnerable spawn points for the attackers in A. There are several positions where the attacker is in the open altogether. Now this of course means the defender can exit the building and immediately see you. To make matters worse, there are some tight angles that allow the defender to see spots from just inside the building, where they can't be detected at all. Now, to clarify a little bit further, people peeking windows and exiting the building is perfectly fine, and it's a great way to pressure or counter attackers. However, at the very moment you spawn, the moment of vulnerability when you're transitioning from drone usage and to the alert mode of sieging the defense, which lasts not all that long, is ruined when someone peeks that door and shoots someone that did not move an inch. Now, every single other attacker is vulnerable, ducking for cover and progressing forward extremely slowly, as after but a few feet, the cover from this angle all but dries up. The front door peek needs to certainly be improved upon here. Someone peeking an angle is perfectly fine, but someone peeking an angle and catching you in the open when you had no response whatsoever is unacceptable. Anyway guys, connecting the back alley spawn to the rest of the map and offering additional cover for attackers in the front 2 spawns is how I think the exterior of the map bank can be improved. Now if you agree or disagree, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you have any other suggestions, again, leave a comment down below of how you think the map bank can be improved. If you want me to take a dive into another map, please feel free to again leave a suggestion down below. And as always, leave a like if you liked the video, a dislike if you did not, and get subscribed for more content like this.